Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are continuing with Season 3 of Anno 1404. So in the last episode, well, we already did some optimization for the T3 production, as we can see here. Isn't that beautiful? And of course we still need to do the same with the leather jerkins production, because, well, we are not doing enough. So yeah, since it's running low, we are going to see if we can...
I'll take what I am owed.
Yeah,
Your money
have your
is
money.
in safe hands here.
And we will use the rest of our money also for bribing some politicians so that we get the honor, because we want to get more attainments. So, there will be a third one here. And that is great. Now we just need a, since we already have the salt production necessary, due to earlier having our fur coat production here, I guess it's no... There's no one thing left to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is to get additional animal hides. And now that should actually do it. Now we have doubled our leather jerkins production. That should be the right amount for the patricians and noblemen that we have so far. That won't be enough. We will need a second leather jerkins island in the future. And that we will probably acquire through battle. Obviously, for example, would be an excellent island for that. It's just a capital that we need to buy, so... I mean, it will probably cost us around 1 million. Once we have that money and some attainments, it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
I thought you'd come to see me. I think we understand one another.
Thank you for your...
I think we understand one another.
You are an honorable fellow. The Emperor will hear about this. I'll see to that personally.
I think we understand one another.
Okay then, so... time to start maxing out the attainments that we get for every one of them. Good thing by now we get also so much additional
A goodwill visit.
honor simply through
What
trade.
a pleasant change.
Yeah, the next level will be plus 454 honor.
You can always be sure of a hospitable welcome.
Here it is the same.
I thought you'd come to see me.
Here it is, of course, way less because we don't have a
Production
trade
has been
route going
disrupted.
there. Oh well.
You are far too intelligent to... How cunning of you to pull the wool over my eyes.
Okay, I guess with that we should also acquire some honor from Garibaldi.
Everything on Earth has its price. Here's to honest trade can be so revealing. Interesting. Trade can be so revealing. Now I know more about you than I actually... You need not be ashamed of your curiosity. Your preferences are peculiar.
So I just learned that linen garments
Now
are
I
more
know
valuable
more about you
than beer.
I
Okay.
actually want to. Interesting choice. Here's to honest deals. You are most versatile. What a...
There are dents in the armor.
Okay, now we got a bit more of that. So enlarges the Occidental trade fleet, plus 3 ships, significantly increases each ship's trade budget. Well, isn't that nice? So I know we want more glass and tools, just in case. By the way, how are all our goods developing? Shouldn't be too horrible. Well, now we definitely got more than enough trade again, more than enough budget again.
A good deal.
I might actually think about going for the meat production now.
In more ways.
The question is, how much salt are we going to need? Okay, we have access to 3 deposits. That is number 2. Number 3. Oh, and here we have, of course, another coal deposit right next to a shipwreck. Okay, and aside from that, we are going to need a charcoal burner.
Let us keep the details just between us.
So, time to build 3 more salt works. And that allows us to supply 3 butcheries. I mean 6 butcheries. We are definitely in need for more building materials.
And a bottle of rum.
Yeah, that should work. So, and now to the difficult part. That's something that I'm probably
One of your
not going to
plants has
enjoy that
stopped
much.
producing goods.
But once we have the layout again, it should work. Okay then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Production has been disrupted.
that. That looks way better. I'm always making the same mistake in the construction, so... So, no time to repeat this 2 times. Will it fit in there? I think not. Yeah, that looks about right. Dum 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 dum.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
So now some of them have already something to work with. That's great. And here again, I really miss the mass copy feature from Anno 1800. One of the smaller improvements. Statistics menu would also help. But aside from that, again, this game here did age so incredibly well. So, Zeus, you are the meat one. Congratulations. So in Rose Yard, you're going to load in all the delicious meat that you're going to deliver to Kebab Town. And the rest will of course be sold at Kingsport.
Grant me the honor.
I want to
There's still
have
time.
I want to have, after reaching 10 episodes, have most of the nobleman stuff supplied. so that we can focus on the other 10 episodes on the Orient.
Now you can tell people that Hassan Ben Saeed.
So we can turn Rose Yard also in our production facility for wine. We just need the right fertility for it, for getting the vineyards, but we have a slot available. And we have an iron deposit. The question is, will the iron be enough? Because I honestly have a feeling it won't be. We have iron here, lots of iron. But also some here.
Your water supplies are running out.
Yeah, my water supplies. I guess it will also require me to care. Okay then, let's see if it's time to bribe people again.
I always have
What
time.
do you have to offer the council?
You'll get over it.
No, it's not.
Will I never?
What are you saying?
Will I never?
Charming.
Will I never?
Oh, very good.
Okay then. So, no briberies here for the moment.
Disrupted.
But yes, I might actually need quite a lot of iron mines. Here we would have 1, up here we would have available 3. I could also go with our weapon production here. I mean, with wood and ropes we can create war machines. We can also create cannons with iron and wood. But of course also barrels.
A sandstorm is blowing over an island.
It's just the little southern capital of Gavin, who has built an Oriental fort, but is not recruiting any soldiers from there.
Salam alaikum. This is...
But they also want glasses. Do I want to deliver glasses to them? Honestly, I don't think I want to.
There is a matter.
You want dates? Well, dates are no problem, my friend.
A fair trade. Friends are always welcome here.
Production has been disrupted.
So, how are the other goods developing? Yeah, that all seems to be fine. Leather jerkins not as much as I had hoped. You know what, we should really focus on the Orient for now. We should go here to Blessing, get here our production up. Also get access to gold deposits. In the meantime, we will somehow accumulate 1 million gold coins. Just to make sure that we can buy Sir Gavin's Island, while in the meantime we get enough attainments to really... to make sure that we can buy the enemy out quickly. Maybe buy 1 or 2 war fleets, but yeah, with that island being bought, there's not much he could do. And it's questionable if he would even declare war on me, so...
They say you manage well.
So, Helena. I hope you can forgive me, darling. But unfortunately I have to hurt you. To get a proper mosaic production. You could still have your stuff here, I don't care. Oh, she also has a copper deposit under her control. I see. Well then.
As nobles, you should offer us the same level of comfort we have at court.
Should I do that, dear nobleman?
One of
I'm
your
not so
plants
sure.
has stopped producing goods.
Wait, I could actually double our glass production. Then let's do it. So here we get
You have
another
learned
quartz
a lot
deposit.
about the Orient.
Why didn't I know that beforehand? Well, because I forgot, because sometimes I am an idiot, but well, sometimes that happens.
You had better find another island before we both become upset.
Helena! Don't be a meanie.
The sandstorm has subsided.
Fork out a few coins and nothing will happen to you. Now you can tell people that Hassan Ben Said burnt a hole in your purse. It might be too great a challenge for a sniveling wretch like you.
You shall hear from me.
So if we become brothers with the Corsairs, we won't have to spend that much money anymore. So that
I'll
is
take
something
what I am owed.
that we should totally agree with. Also, I can make this my coffee island. Yeah, so for the production of mosaics, I need
An absolutely honorable transaction.
1 quartz quarry, 2 clay pits, and 1 mosaic workshop. Also, I still need to become closer friends with the Sultan, so that I can, well, build the coffee plantations.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Can I
6.
trust you with this? Then be off with you. Well, well,
2,
what
3,
strange
4,
fish have
5,
we
6,
reeled in
7.
here?
6.
The boundaries between Occident and Orient are moving ever closer together. The
Yeah, and
Sultan
people
has
are
therefore
questioning
sent
if
me
that is a
here
good thing.
to find out how the situation is progressing. A good deal.
Yeah, sure, and that is why you have such a big war fleet, my friend. We all know that you have a deal with the Corsairs, that they only attack Occidental ships. So yeah, so much for friendship.
A good deal is always a welcome change.
There's
Our
also something
population
that
needs
I
a medic.
really enjoy about this game is that, well, no character is as you might think. Yeah, for now, have another surgery. Okay then. Yay, happy nomads. Guess what? That is going to be expensive in the long run. So, how's that one here going?
If there's anything else I can help you with,
Meat is on the rise, everything is on the rise. That is good. So, in the long term, we will get the gold production, but well, for that we need more noblemen. But I need that gold to make Hassan happy. Ah, shit. Well, we will be able to upgrade more people to patricians. And that should give us all that we need. Because then we can also have more noblemen.
a tournament would make excellent entertainment for the population. The population would... The population will adore you for organizing a spectacle like this.
Salam alaikum. This is an honor, as always.
Of course, I forgot the most important building.
The Council of Ten, thanks.
Okay, where's the Van Veen? Oh, here it
I'd
is.
be delighted.
Production has been disrupted.
I'd be happy to help you. Your tournament was truly entertaining. The best I've seen for a long time.
I hadn't counted on this.
Oh wait, when do we get
Can
here the next
I help
influx?
you?
Oh, 60,000 more,
Please
okay.
accept my warmest greetings.
Here also 60,000. Hey, great.
Well, the last tournament was held only recently.
Ah, have you brought a token? You are rendering out.
Let me guess, it was not
These
enough to
are the
unlock the
building
next stuff.
plans that I can issue to you at present.
Nope, it wasn't. Okay. But we should soon have the fame necessary to get the next delivery, right? We can bribe people again.
It was just a matter of time. As always, you are most convincing.
On behalf of the Sun.
Your reputation precedes.
It's always a pleasure to see you here. The Emperor would be a...
As seal bearer, Richard Northborough is a target for all of the Emperor's opponents. But if you really think that it is in your advantage to hang on to his coattails, by all means, don't let me stop you.
You know how to lead.
If you wish to attract more...
That's also what I really enjoy, that the characters are talking about each other in the diplomacy menu. So now we can go here for pearl necklaces. That is nice, but we need gold as well. Okay, so
The doors of my storehouses are always... You've got a good deal there.
yeah, that should definitely be enough to get the next rank. Also, more than half of the
One of your plants has stopped
other
producing
ranks, so
goods.
So, what do we do with the rest? Of course, getting more attainments. One day, I will have them all.
Have you come to express your continuing effort?
Hey, now we are able to produce coffee and pearl necklaces. Isn't that great? Coffee is also something that we can severely overproduce without any issues. So, and you are becoming here more people already. And that means we can upgrade more people to patricians, right? Yeah. 5 more already, that means roughly 1 noble house. Yeah, how many envoys? Oh, well, negative 20. Every 90 envoys grant 1 additional trade privilege for each settlement. Okay.
Let me give you a hand.
That is a bit less than I hoped.
That's better.
But yeah, I guess after then placing here a few more houses, that's it for today.
What building project are you planning?
Oh, a nice mosque, later a bathhouse. You know, as I hear, the typical stuff. For which I will have to get rid of all the other people living in this world, but that is something that we should be able to manage, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
May Allah bless you for your kindness to my people.
Ah, of course, now we are not having enough stone.
You'll get over it.
But at least it is enough for setting some more basics here. No comparison to
Of
the
course.
little small piece of dirt that Gavin and Helena own and call it Southern Capital. Right? I mean, yeah, that's pathetic. So as that, so Helena's... Since when are the AIs doing that? Huh. Can't be coincidence that there's now 2 people having an Oriental fort. But okay, I guess it's time to make a thumbnail and be done for today. So... yeah, that looks about right. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If yes, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me, makes me happy, you know, the typical things. And yeah, if you have any direct feedback, questions or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will try to make sure to read it all and maybe even reply to some stuff. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever I upload the next episode, then make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that notifications are activated. And aside from that, feel free to join our community Discord, for which you will find an invitation link in the video description down below. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in Anno 1404. Bye bye.